Now from a rainy Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, the pride and joy of the Oklahoma Sooners, former first-round draft pick by the Colorado Rockies. Big, strong guy, John Gray. 96 to up at 100 miles an hour. Good, hard breaking ball, and his changeup has gotten better every year that he's pitched. The key for John Gray, throwing strikes. If he keeps the ball in the strike zone at 98 to 100 miles an hour, he is really tough to hit.
First delivery to him on the way. First of 3 to start the week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. Start this homestand out. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Desmond moves over, makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second here tonight, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
Digging in now for San Diego, Corey Spangenberg. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. Just a 1 for 12 career line. First pitch coming. Here it is. No fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Spangenberg, a 27-year-old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. Three-0 pitch. 3-1 the count now. 1 out, nobody on. This is skied into short left center. Parra giving chase, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Pulled toward right center field. Desmond has it in his tracks. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Dinelson Lamet, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And that misses inside 1-0. Guys, the Swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. The 1-1 home. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Chopped in front of home plate. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped high in the air. Spangenberg settles under it near second, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Ian Desmond. Runner goes. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up. You can go breaking ball down. One of the keys getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
LeMahieu, base runner at first with 1 out. Here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, in foul ground for Ellis behind the plate. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second out.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Colorado. Still no score. Here's Will Myers. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's a .348 batter. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home. And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Manuel Margot. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. High and deep to right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Myers rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Alan Cordoba hits next. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Runner at third here, nobody out. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Galvis. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's gone 4 for 9. He's set. Here it comes. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Cordoba rounds the corner and is headed home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he's safe.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
In now is A.J. Ellis. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head. And I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Galvis, the runner at third with no outs. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Story picks it up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
So here now is the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Up around the face.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1. Fly ball out toward right field. LeMahieu takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jose Perella.
Striding in once again, Jose Perella. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Count is 1-2.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's 4 runs on just 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Padres 4 and the Rockies nothing. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here's the pitch. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Now at the plate, Trevor Story. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Oh, that changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Popped him up. Ellis has a play. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail here 4-0. Digging in to try it again, Corey Spangenberg. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1-0 count. Here it is. Swinging a soft liner and one gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Hosmer flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. One out, nobody on. Line drive to center field, and that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They lead it 4-0. In now for Colorado, Chris Iannetta, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
High in the air down the right field line. Myers on the move. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him.
It looked like he had a great jump on the ball. Was going to bring it in, no problem, but something happened as he approached the foul line, and it went right by him. It wasn't a routine play, but he'll tell you he should have had it.
Standing in now, John Gray. Now a bunt attempt here. Cordova comes up with it. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 4-1 game.
A good job of hitting right there, D-Roll. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, it took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
No balls and 1 strike. Stays alive, still 0-2. LeMahieu stands at first with 1 out. Line to the right side, but foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Gerardo Parra becomes out number 2 this inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 Padre error, and 1 man left on. 3 innings complete. The Padres on top, 4-1. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
When a guy's featuring big time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Alan Cordoba hits next as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Freddie Galvin.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Freddie Galvis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. And here's one that misses to the Friars shortstop. It's a ball and a strike.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And here's the 3-2 from him. And that misses for ball 4, and the Friars are going to have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Up next for the Padres, catcher.
In now is A.J. Ellis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Ellis is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. The 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Dero. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider up out of the zone, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand, and that usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
In now, Dinelson Lamet. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Padres leave a pair as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
A ball and a strike. Hit back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Arenado on at first. Nobody out. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Too high. 1-2.
Great mid-AB adjustment right there. Swung at the first high fastball and was able to take the second one.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. After it is Myers. 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. Runners on first with 1 down. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Margot's on the move. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 2 left for Colorado. They trail it 4-1. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Jose Pirela 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. At third, Arenado reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
Digging in once again, Corey Spangenberg. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. LeMahieu's got it, and that's the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
So with 2 out and the base is empty, it's Eric Hosmer now.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Here it comes on 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Parra is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Padres down in order, but they lead it 4-1. Tony Walters will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 14, Tony Walters.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now the 1-0. On the ground to third. Cordova's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see 2 different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Dinelson Lamet gets the okay to come back into the game after the lengthy delay, and we'll see if he can settle back in at the plate to get the action started. DJ LeMahieu. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Line towards center field. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
In is Gerardo Parra. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
Two and 0 now.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
LeMahieu, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And here's a swing and miss on a ball that winds up hitting him. It's 2-1 now. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Margot on his horse. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Ian Desmond.
Now batting, Ian Desmond. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Rockies strand 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Adam Ottavino takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Digging in to try it again, Will Myers. He was a double play victim last time around.
Will Myers.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way out in front. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Story brings it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Center fielder number 7, Manuel Margot.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
Into the box now, Alan Cordoba, and he fouls this one off. Comes set, and the 0-1. Pitch outside, the throw. The tag from LeMahieu, and they got him at second base.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
The 1-1 is a slider that gets him to chase off the plate. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Shot toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis. And he puts it on the ground to second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Padres leave 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Padres, number 50.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike 1. Ball 1.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The right fielder, number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
Digging in once again, Carlos Gonzalez. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Fouled off. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
Into the box, Trevor Story, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Digging in and looking for more, Ryan McMahon, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0. Here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, in foul ground for Ellis behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado. They trail it 4-1. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Now in the box, A.J. Ellis. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Number 8, A.J. Ellis.
From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Number 50.
Luis Torres will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Torres.
And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. High in the air out to center field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 2, Jose Perella.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Jose Perella. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Down the third baseline. Arenado has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they lead it 4-1. Trevor Rosenthal gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right side hit hard. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Mike Tauchman will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. In there, no balls and a strike. Iannetta gets his lead at first, nobody out. 0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
0-2, here it is. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Another 0-2 coming. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-2. Fouled away.
Got to believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's going to have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Now another 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Now another 2-2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. In is Gerardo Parra. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Rosenthal's ready. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Rockies strand 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Mike Dunn is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Mike Dunn.
Ready once again, Corey Spangenberg. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Corey Spangenberg.
Now the pitch. Drilled to the left side. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
He's set, and the pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. In terms of the lifetime head-to-head with Mike Dunn, he's 0 for 5. Hits are even at 7 apiece. The 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. A ball and a strike to count to Hosmer. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Myers. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez has a read on it. 2 gone. The Humidor certainly doing its job so far. As you get a look at our line score for this one, a low scoring affair, very unlike the first 10 years or so of baseball here in Denver. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Alan Cordova hits next. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And he nails him at third. Great throw. 1 left for San Diego as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Carter Capps is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56. Carter Cash.
Ready for another chance? Ian Desmond not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. All you got is kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's Nolan Arenado, lifted down the line in left. Perella sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. 2 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Spangenberg is calling for it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail it 4-1. Scott Ober enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready for another shot now, Alan Cordova.
And you may notice the usual closer is not in the game here with the save opportunity on the table.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. Line drive to center field. Desmond is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Striding in once again, Freddie Galvis. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
In now is A.J. Ellis, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. a strike to even the count. 1-1. Oberd is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O, velo. Lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Gonzalez, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Matt Caesar will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 23, Matt Caesar.
Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Ellis, the runner at second with one away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
In now, Jose Pirela. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Now the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Rockies. It's the Padres 5 and the Rockies 1. Brad Hand takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
52, Brad Hand.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. His career line against Brad Hand. He's a .333 hitter.
Down by a bunch here, and what makes it even more difficult, they're facing the closer. Not going to be an easy task trying to tie this one or go ahead here at home.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Ellis is there. 1 out.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan McBurn.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. One out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Perella is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth. In now for Colorado, Chris Iannetta. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. From the stretch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And it's 1-1. One and one, here it comes. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Last strike now for Colorado. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The Friars took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Dinelson Lamet wins his 3rd of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score.